Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Journals and I'm here to plan the memory plan the week of the 20th to the 26th of May 2019 in my Erin Condren vertical colourful life planner. This is getting so chunky. So this is the kit. It is a Plannerface kit that was a Strawberry Lime Designs exclusive in a bundle she did. So this is the 3-page kit. And these are the stickers I've pulled out. And then I have all of my own stickers that I use are generally oops, so I have oops, confetti, overlays. I don't actually think this sheet, this sheet is an oops, rose coloured days, date dots, my bow headers, again oops, and some dotted overlay. I also have 2 sets of glitter headers, both from Strawberry Lime Designs, and then I have some full box overlays from my shop. Washi I'm using this week is this one from Colourful & Co. I don't PR for Beth, but I do love her stuff and I do have a code. She is a friend, so it's not like a business relationship. I have a code because I'm a friend and I use her stuff because I love it, but I found a shop because I'm a friend, if that makes any sense. So this is the week we are memory planning, so yeah. I'm going to start with the washi at the bottom, so I'm going to use this strip from the kit, and then I'm going to use the Colourful & Co. washi. I think for both of those I'm going to have to Tipp-Ex things out, so let's just get straight on with it. I forgot to say that my code at Beth's shop, Colourful & Co, is Tilly10, and I also forgot to say that I do actually have a discount code for Plannerface, and I do get free ship for promoting her shop. So yeah, but my code at both of those places is Tilly10. But I do have a business relationship with Plannerface. I do not with Colourful & Co. I just have a friend. There we go, so that's my date covers, and then let's move on to the sidebar. So I need a full box at the top, obviously, and I'm going to use this one because I think the quote will look better over it. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in a strip of washi to mark so shouldn't be in here. I'm going to use the Colourful & Co. washi, which I'm just going to cut into a flag. Also got my date dots to put down and the washi overlay, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm just going to pop down my glitter headers. I think I'm going to use the dark blue across the top. I mean, by dark blue I just mean the blue, but you know what I mean. So that is the week base down. So I've changed up my sidebar. I've left a bit of gap to do some like journaling. So that's the plan. Weekend banner I'll come back to, I think. So let's mark this washi strip. I was going to put this. I was always going to put that over there. Wow, words. I was always going to put the overlay over the strip for Anna's kit, but it wasn't actually 15mm like I expected it to be. It was only sort of, don't know what they are. I could measure it, but I can't see my ruler right now. Yeah, I can. That's a lie. It's like 12mm rather than 15mm, so the overlay's a bit big. But I decided I didn't care because I didn't want it to cover up the beautiful Colourful & Co. hearts. So what else? We'll decide about a weekend banner later because I want to do a washi weekend banner, but I don't know whether I'm going to have space. So, on to the days of the week. I was on acutes all week, so I need to mark that first. Where are my stickers? Here we are. Just moving things I've used up out the way. Okay, so yeah. First thing to mark is that I was on call, so I'm just going to put it in a random quarter box for that. To mark being on call. What do I want to write about this day? Probably about Rangers because we went bowling. So the thing after work, to be honest, is Rangers. So I'm just gonna mark. I think I'm gonna use a. I love flags, so I'm gonna use a flag. That'll do, I don't care. Oh, that's fine. So then I'm going to put my header down and do my bit of text, and of course it's going to go over the text bit. I can't wait to be back in a neutral. There we go. So that's my text, and then sorry about that, I disappeared for ages because that was a phone call that I needed to deal with, and then other stuff happened, and just it's been a while. So Rangers, writing about Rangers, that's where we were up to, and then I came home and I designed and watched TV. So I think I'm going to put this in a box more because it looks funny when your first thing underneath a checklist isn't in a box, just because spacing. So I'm just going to attempt to put this down straight. So design and TV there. And then the last thing I wanted to mark on that date was my video going live. Then I'll probably squidge in a full box at the bottom, and that will be the day. So on to Tuesday. So work was a busier day and I got really exhausted, but I actually want to write about guides. So I might just put work at the top without anything. In fact, I might use this flag, except does the icon look silly with it? Possibly a little bit, so let's just pull it across a little bit. No, that's not straight. Story of my life. Oh, that looks dumb now though. Oh. That's fine, it can just be like that. I will pull in this flag, I will. I'll do it eventually. So then I want to mark that I was absolutely exhausted, so I'm just going to put in that flag that I was going to use a minute ago, the long flag, not the short flag, and just use that to mark that I was exhausted. That will do just fine. And then at guides we did pancakes, so I just have this pancake thing. I need to Tipex out that header, I think. Pancake flat lay, they're the words I'm looking for, to mark that, and then I'm just going to put guides underneath it like that, and then my text. But actually I probably have space for a full box again, so I'm going to move these things down. I'm going to go back to the bottom, and I just want to mark that I literally just vegged on the sofa in the evening. I did not feel up to doing anything at all, so I just vegged on the sofa completely. So then we will move the text to just above that. Have I talked about how much I dislike regular mat these days? Because I really do. It's definitely a thing. On to Wednesday again. Of course, have work to mark first. When do I not? Just like that. And then I had a bit of a stress about my portfolio, so I'm just going to pull in an appointment label to mark that on. I don't know why I was stressing about my portfolio when I was on call, and definitely had better things to be worrying about, but I think again I think it's Thursday I probably won't fit a full box in, or the weekend, so I think I might put the full box in next, just so they're not all right at the bottom. Maybe I should have put it at the top though. Maybe I'll put, oh, the problem is I don't think I'll fit one on Thursday, so maybe I should peel this up and put this full box at the top. I'm going to now work up from the bottom. So I probably want my text to be about the vascular reg was a bit of an annoyance to me on this day, so I'm probably going to make a text about that. So last thing I want to mark is that I just wanted to cry at home that evening. I did lots of stuff for my portfolio, which I'm going to pull in this half box for, which I do realise matches the full box higher up, but that's fine. And then I've got this to mark the annoying vascular reg, which I'm just going to pop over that header, which is two boxes in a row, which I don't like to do, but it'll do. And above that is my text. The reason I'm doing this like this is so that I can work out whether I need to put anything over the full box or whether it's fine as is. So yeah, that's the first half of the week. On to Thursday. Thursday I had a much better day at work, so I might pull in a shabawashi, why not? Or what did I say? Was I gonna? Yeah, I think oh god, I'm losing things out the rest of my planner. I'm just going to pop work on an appointment label. I just need to do this and stop stressing about what I'm doing and just do it. I had a meeting with my supervisor, which I feel like deserves a half point box because it was quite an important meeting, so it can just get these cute little glasses. Oh, sorry, I just remembered my love of putting icons across the top of boxes like that. Yes. Cool. I would love that. And then I've just got this to mark that I was feeling completely and utterly fed up. And I think I'm going to journal about that. Because, you know, why not journal about when you feel stressed? It's a great thing to journal about, right? Right? There we go, so that's Thursday. I'll add in my foil overlays all at the end. On to Friday. I was working again, as usual. So boring, isn't it? I had a much nicer day, so I'm just gonna mark that. I was really struggling this week, honestly, and there isn't more to say than that. So my other half came over, he arrived, I did some designing, just deciding what to pull in for designing. I feel like this is, oh, meh. I don't know. I'm going to work from the bottom again. So then at the bottom, it was a Friday, so I had my video, so I need a skinny appointment label for that. You can just go there. Good grief. There. Sorted. Above that, I want to mark that me and Station had cuddles I feel like I want to put it in half box, but it doesn't really need a half box. So in fact, because I've not got enough white space this day, it's just going to go on its own. And I think actually I might journal about cuddling. I know, but it'd been a horrible week at work and my partner came over and I just needed that love and affection that he brought with him, and I think that's worth journaling about. That my partner made me feel so much better being here. It had been such a long, hard week at work, and just, yeah, he made my life better, so he deserves that recognition in my planner. There we go, that's Friday. I was like, what's that flag for? And then I looked at my computer and I was like, oh. And that's all my full boxes, which is good because I've got quite a lot to mark over the weekend. So on Saturday we did Malton Food Festival, so I've just got this toffee banana flat lay and I'll just write Malton Food Festival underneath. We had a bit of a family argument on the way, which was the first family argument my boyfriend has ever witnessed, so that was a little bit like, ooh, but it was alright, it worked out. And then some stupid woman decided to ID me at a food festival, like I would be at a food festival drinking when I was underage, when I was there with my parents, and I didn't have ID on me. I am 25, I work as a doctor, and I don't tend to carry ID. Well, no, I do tend to carry ID, but I was at a food festival with my parents, so I didn't have it on me. And that frustrated me slightly, so I'm just going to journal about that. Why not, hey? Like, I get it, I look young, I do, I know that, but I'm in the UK, we start drinking at 18, it is legal to drink at 18, so I do not look under 18. Yeah, so fine. So then when we got back, we did some of my brother's room. I did a lot of designing. I designed some hobo kits, which are coming out soon. And I wouldn't normally put this on a half box, but I want to, so I'm going to. Next, I just want to mark that I was having a bit of a breakdown about my planner system. That is ongoing. Nothing is working for me and I don't know what to do with myself. But yeah. And then last but not least, I did some foiling. Cool. So that is Saturday. On to Sunday. In the morning, I was choosing stickers to film a video. So just got that to mark that. And then I did some cutting on my silhouette, which is going to have the last half box, I think. Oh no, I've got a squared off half box, actually I might use that instead. Then I edited a plan with me, and if this wasn't over, maybe I just Tipp-Ex out and don't stress about it. I was going to say, if it wasn't over the header, I probably wouldn't put it in anything, but actually I've left it out of anything anyway. After the editing, we did quite a lot of my brother's room / our future living room. So that's there, and that's what I'm going to journal about. Then we went out for a meal as a family, and then we watched some TV. So I'm going to put the TV on this flag. In fact, I might just put that like that. And then I just need something little to mark this meal. I wanted just to see what gap I had left. There we go, and as always, I didn't fit in my weekend banner. I don't really like it anywhere. Maybe I won't put it in. I think I might just not put it in. So, in the kit, I've got my 2 weekend banners, I've got some boxes, I've got quite a lot of washi left actually. And that's it. So, I am gonna, as always, speed up, and for once I haven't written anything in as I went along, but I'm, well, because like with this new style I do tend to write in, but because I only had 3 heart checklists I didn't bother. So I'm gonna go through and put overlays in first. Why do I have a confetti header? Because I've missed one somewhere. So yeah, I cut up my overlays, I use things how I want to use them. Don't be afraid to be creative, guys. There we go, we're nicely foiled now, so there's some foil on each full box. The only one that looks a bit funny is this one. Just need to blend it a bit better. So yeah, that is everything down, and a foil twerk and a Viv wiggle. I love it. I can't believe how chunky this planner is though. Right, I'm gonna speed up and write everything in. Okay, so that is the finished spread. Little Viv wiggle and a foil twerk. I love how this has come out. I wasn't so sure about the kit at one point, but I really like it. So, kit is from Plannerface. It was in a Strawberry Lime Designs bundle. Do PR for Plannerface. I get free stuff, but I do love her shop, hence why I use her kits all the time. Coupon code is down below. Tilly10 will save you there. The washi is from Colourful & Co, and Tilly10 will save there as well. Don't PR for her, she's a friend. All the overlays are my own, and yeah, so let's just go through things. This is from Handcrafted by Cherie. This is from Plannerface but not the kit. These are from Plannerface but not the kit. Fox and Cactus, Handcrafted by Cherie. This is my own. Mine, Tilly Journals, Plannerface but not the kit, Handcrafted by Cherie. Crafty Right Designs, Toffee Bananas, Handcrafted by Cherie, Little Thought Store, Diamond Print Designs. Once More with Love, Fox and Cactus, Once More with Love, Coffee Months, no. Ginger Cat Co, Fox and Cactus. On the other page we have Toffee Bananas, me, Once More with Love, Fellow Fabulous, Handcrafted by Cherie. Pickle Planner, Laura Jane Style, JD's Crafts, Handcrafted by Cherie, me, Fox and Cactus, Fellow Fabulous, Ginger Cat Co, me, Once More with Love, Cinder Charlotte Designs, Harriet Wright Designs, don't know, Fox and Cactus, Toffee Bananas, me, Paper Chip Plans, Fox and Cactus, me, Handcrafted by Cherie, Planning by Miss Eve, Fox and Cactus, Fox and Cactus. The date dots, which is the only thing I haven't said, are from Rose Coloured Days. And that is everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was up on time, because it's currently meant to be up in like 24 hours and I haven't even started editing it. So we'll see. Thank you for watching. Comment, like down below how you are feeling about planning and life at the moment. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!